Well, good morning, kids. Pastor Al here. Thank you for joining me today. Hey, when was the last time you heard about a 2-year-old who was saving lives, hundreds of lives, in one of the most dangerous places in the world right now? Not very often, huh? But I want you to watch a story about just such a 2-year-old. Here, take a look.
He has become a national icon in Ukraine, an unlikely hero who is saving lives, now winning fans around the world as well, and he's just 2 years old. That's actually 14 in dog years. His name is Patron, which means ammo in Ukrainian. The bomb-sniffing Jack Russell Terrier has helped find and defuse more than 200 explosive devices since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. He was honored for his work earlier this week by the Ukrainian President, Zelensky. I had a chance to speak with Patron's handler and trainer, Mikhailo Ilyev. And Patron, he joined us as well. Have a look.
It's not every day that you see a dog giving his own acceptance speech. It's also not every day that a dog is honored by the president. But then again, Patron is not your everyday dog. This Jack Russell Terrier is credited with finding over 200 explosives in Ukraine, left behind by Russian forces. The 2-year-old pup in his protective vest teaming up with human bomb disposal workers to clear landmines and shells in Chernihiv. Patron honored in a ceremony on Sunday by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Patron, whose name means ammo in Ukrainian, also acts as a mascot of the country's state emergency services and has garnered quite a following, inspiring fan art and crafts. The State Emergency Services of Ukraine saying of Patron's heroism, "It motivates us not to give up, no matter how hard it is to keep the bar high and to fight with new strength, knowing how many people are still waiting for help and how many people believe in us." President Zelensky saying in Sunday's ceremony in Kyiv that Patron is especially beloved by children, adding that the pup plays a crucial role in helping them understand safety rules in areas with mine threats. There was no mention, however, of Patron's impressive tug-of-war skills.
Okay, you had to probably figure it had something to do with the dog. But this is a pretty amazing dog. He's sniffing out bombs in the Ukraine, where they're having a very sad and very unjustified war, as the peaceful people there have been attacked. And I hope that you're thinking about them and praying for them. I know you may not know a lot about the war, but I'm sure you're hearing images, or seeing images and hearing things. And in church this Sunday, we even have some people who came from Ukraine, friends of ours, Marcus and Helen Wolf, who are going to be speaking to those of us in church and telling us more about it. But this is just kind of a fun little example to show you that, well, you don't have to be big or strong or super smart or whatever to do some good. I mean, if you think about a military dog sniffing bombs, don't you think of like a big German Shepherd or a Belgian Malinois or something like that? But what's this little Jack Russell Terrier? He's just out there doing what he can with the gifts that God gave him, and he's doing some amazing stuff. And I want that to be just a little bit of a reminder for us that God gives us all talents, no matter how old we are, how big we are, how smart we are, how strong we are. We can use those talents to do good. You don't have to be the biggest dog in the pack, the smartest person around. Just look for something good you can do. Make sure that you use the talents that you have to do it well and go for it. If this little dog, a little Jack Russell, can be out there in a war zone, literally risking his life to save the lives of others and to inspire all sorts of people, well, I'll bet there'll come a time in your life when maybe you won't be doing quite all that much, but you'll find the good things that God wants you to do with the life He's given you and the gifts you have. So if you ever get a little discouraged thinking you're not good enough or strong enough or big enough or smart enough, just think about this little dog Patron and what a little Jack Russell Terrier can do just by using the gifts that God gives him. You find your own gifts and use them for good too. Kids, thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you next week.